Oh, the future of
Specky, where will go? Yo, better stop to fear. The terrorist on some new blood here. If Rookie ain't picked, this was gonna be extinct. Cause I'll be jingling my bombs, the most shaking straight. All right, welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to week number 8 of Bomb Rookies. We have a special edition, Meet Merry Mattness today. Matt, welcome to the show.
What's up, guys? I'm Merry Mattness, and I'm just here to have fun. I was a late entry, but I'm here now. No one saw it coming, but I'm here.
No, and this is, in my opinion, the most exciting development we've had during the spectacular, because literally nobody saw it coming. You weren't even listed on the prospect rankings on the Great League Lineup website that King Crinkle runs. So, I mean, super exciting stuff. Just real quick, I'm going to outline the show as we always do. I'm just going to ask Matt a bunch of questions, give him a chance to give his platform, let people know what it is all about, make his first real public appearance for us. And it's going to be, of course, 29 minutes and 77 seconds in honor of the amount of people that died on 9/11. So with that, let's get going. Your first question of the day is, who is Merry Mattness?
So I am Merry Mattness, and what I do is I'm a rapper. As you can see by my black do-rag, that is what I do. I'm a rapper. I am Merry Mattness. I am Madness Matt, or you could call me Lil Big. I'm either of those. I go by all of those. I'm gonna give a little sneak peek right now of one of my songs, and it's not even out yet. Like, no one's heard it yet, but
this is
right
special stuff, guys. I mean, you only get
special
from Bomb Rookies.
Here we go.
Yeah, I got no job, but I still collect the stimulus. My bars don't stop, yeah, they be so limitless. Christmas spaghetti got me, St. Nicholas. I'm the one and only Lil Big. I'm so infamous.
So if you heard there, I said, gotta get ready for the specky, St. Nicholas. That's a bar, right?
That's a bar. I mean, that's some great content. And I gotta say, like, this character, you're tapping into something that we don't have in the spectacular right now. And that's, the more musical end of it. You had me bringing out the first, that I know of, the first spectacular rap. I had the Terrorist Christmas rap last year.
I have heard of that.
I mean, in my opinion, a great work, but you clearly are much more refined, much better produced. And that's what you're all about. And I love to see rookies tapping into what makes them unique. And I just want to build on that a little bit. Where do you come up with the name Merry Mattness? What's that supposed to signify?
So Merry is just a Christmas term. It's a general Christmas term. And, obviously my name is Matt. So it's like Merry Matt. And you got Christmas. So it's Merry Mattness. Or like Merry Christmas, but Merry Mattness.
I love that.
It's a combination of both.
And you got some great alliteration. I mean, I think it's come up a lot, but people love alliteration. It rolls right off the tongue. I really love it. And one more question related to Merry Mattness. So you got your big thing is the music. You're the rapper. Can you relate it a little bit more to what Christmas aspect of your character you're really going to be tapping into here?
So really, when I'm rapping, I'm using more of a like Christmas beat or a Christmas tone, and just like base it off that, and just go for it. That's really what it's for. Just going for it.
That's a great attitude. It seems like you're bringing a lot of Christmas spirit, Christmas energy to your rap. And you're really expressing that in a unique way. And as I've said on Bomb Rookies before, I mean, the most important thing for a rookie, it's find your slice of the pie, find where you fit into that spectacular community, where you can carve like a little niche out for yourself. And I think you're off to a great start with that. So that's super exciting.
Yes, sir.
Building on that, do you have like just give us your campaign platform? Just go for it. Give me your platform.
So, I'm on SoundCloud under Lil Big, but, you can find me on Twitter as Merry Mattness or at Madness Matt. I'll be putting all my songs on there. I'm probably going to be releasing a song once or twice a week based on the Christmas, like tune or whatever, but it should be once or twice a week I'm releasing a song. And then yeah, that's basically it. It could be on SoundCloud under Lil Big or on Twitter at Mattness.
I love to hear that. I mean, that's an ambitious statement out of a rookie. You're going in multiple big productions a week. I love the boldness. That's going to put you right up, immediately put you right up at the top of effort being put into campaigns already. So I love to hear that. Just building off that, if you had to like sum up your campaign, like give it a theme, tell us what it's all about, could you do that in a minute or two for us?
I'd say it's like just just Christmas themed, like I don't even know, to be honest. It's just the joy of Christmas and then rapping and music all put into one big category. And I'm just pushing it out to everyone.
That's really what it's all about. And that's a veteran answer right there, because the spectacular is about nothing more than Christmas. It is called the Christmas Spectacular. It's spectacular because it's Christmas. And you're bringing just a general love of Christmas, and I love that. And you're doing it in such a unique way. So that's great. I'm really excited to see where your campaign goes from here. I already love, the first song you put out was great. And you've been active on the Twitter, so I'm just really excited for all this coming up. All right, so moving on to the more of the specky itself now. I know you're a real newcomer to the sport, but what would you say the spectacular is all about for you?
Well, it's all about bringing the Christmas joy to like everyone that is involved. It's about, having Christmas festivities. It's about eating food, of course. That's a main part of it. And then you got the award ceremony. Like I did my research. I just found out about 2 days ago. I was like, all right, I might join this thing. And now I did my research and I'm all caught up now. I've watched almost all the videos. I'm caught up.
I love to hear
I ain't no rookie. I'm a rookie, but I'm a veteran.
No, and you're speaking like one.
I'm a veteran.
This is something I'm super curious about. Can you just tell us a little bit more about the background about how what made you decide to join the spectacular community and declare your rookie campaign? Like what was the motivating factor? How did you find out about it? Just give us the background story here.
So I heard last year, I was hearing from Lars, from Polar Bear Lars.
Polar Bear Lars, great member of the family.
I was talking with him last year and he was like, yeah, I gotta do this Christmas specky thing. And I was like, oh, what is it? And he's telling me how he got Ryan Hollins involved. And I was like, oh, this is pretty sick. So I was like, all right, I mean, this must be pretty serious. So then we were with this kid, Nick EG. And then Lars was bringing up the videos, showing us his campaign for this year. And I was like, can I join? He was like, yeah, go for it. And then right from there, for the rest of the night, I was preparing for this moment.
So this was just a couple of days, like you found out this weekend, like all the details, you were watching the videos, and then you jumped right in just like that?
Yeah, Saturday night, it was just like, he was showing us some videos. And then 10 minutes later, that's when I put out the first tweet. I was like, here's why I should be top 3. It's just how I am.
It's unheard of. I've never heard of such a thing in the spectacular. We have the prospect pipeline we have, where we have prospects sitting on there for years. They've never even heard of the spectacular. They've shown no interest. They're just off minding their own business, or they know about it and just show no interest. And here we go. You find out about it, and literally within 10 minutes, you were putting out a campaign. And not just that, the very next day, you're putting out actual produced effort put into content, original content that you're putting out within a day. I mean, this is absolutely unprecedented. It just has blown my mind. And to find out that this is just like 3 days ago, you found out about this stuff and you're already dropping content, appearing on Bomb Rookies, out here acting like you know what it's about. Like you know what's up. You've seen like this is just blowing my mind right now. More bombs going off inside of me than there was in the village of Khabib last night when I bombed about 24,000 civilians into smithereens.
Yeah.
But that's besides the point.
I hear about that.
No, and what I've been doing is, now that we're really in the specky season, is I wrap the bombs in Christmas, the Christmas wrapping, gift wrap.
Yeah, of course.
And I give him a Christmas present. That's how I call it. So it's me spreading Christmas cheer in my own way. But enough about that. And all right, so building on, you get into the campaign and you're off to a bang. But let's be a little bit realistic and talk about what your goals are for this year. Like what is the goal of your campaign this year? Where do you think you see yourself ending up?
Well, my goal is to like just get involved and just be in the Specky spirit and just be noticed. I'm not necessarily trying to go get drafted this year. I mean, obviously it's a goal. It's what I'm working for. But for the years to come, this year is building up to the years that are coming for Merry Mattness.
I love that's a veteran take idea, and um, that was actually going to be my very next question. Do you think that you're going for a draft pick this year, or are you facing more towards building towards the future, towards next year?
Well, obviously, a draft pick is more, it's like a goal, but it's like a long distance goal where if it happens, it's like a out of the blue. It's like, wow, I got drafted as a rookie. That's like pretty rare. It's not written here. I'll be in the running again, and then just I could have a better view on things, and that could help a lot.
Yeah, no, totally. I love that attitude, and I'm out here trying to get all the rookies picked that I can. Um, that being said, you're obviously jumping into a super competitive race with two great rookies already, well established ahead of you. But this is exactly what Mistletoe Matt, who in my opinion is currently the lead rookie this year and well within the top five. This is what he did last year. He found out about the spectacular and put out some tweets. Nothing like, I mean, not at the level that you're doing right now. Like he was just putting out some basic tweets. You're blowing that away. But he got his name out there, introduced his character, let people know who he was, and then this year he just came in firing on all cylinders, going for it. And the fact that he was established and known last year gave him such a boost. And you're set up to, even if you can't make a run for that number five pick, and it might be difficult, if not completely impossible,
Mhm.
you're going to set yourself up so well next year. People are going to know about you. They're going to be talking about you. You're going to have name recognition, and it's going to really. I can't wait to see where it goes. And I love seeing the fact that that you recognize how difficult it is this year, and you're still getting involved and really committing yourself towards the long term. I think says a lot about your character and how committed of a member you will be to the spectacular fan.
Yes,
Uh,
sir.
so just building on that real quick, I'm not sure if you're aware, but there's been there's something that you can do even if you don't get drafted. You can still show up as a Barrow family invitee, or pay your way to the spectacular. And it's a great way to get a year of your 3 year slate, which is a big component of how they what the committee looks at. So I just want to put the question out there: will you confirm that you will be at the spectacular regardless of whether you were drafted this year?
I will try my best to be there. I can't 100% confirm, but if I have the ability to be there, I will be there.
All right, and actually, I think me and you are in the same boat on that one because at least with there's been talk of depending on the date being either maybe the 12th or the 19th. The December 12th date, I already have had prior terrorist commitments in all sorts of Middle Eastern remote locations that
Yeah, I think with me, I have what's it called? I'll be in LA like for my tour. I should be there like performing. So I mean, not really. It's not confirmed yet, but I might.
okay. So the later date was better for you as well, the 19th.
Yeah, most likely.
Yeah, all right. So obviously, it's if you can't be there, that's no fault of your own. And me and Candy Cane Costa could very well be in the same boat. But it's great to hear that you're willing to show up even if you're not drafted. That's a great attitude, and I think would be a really good chance for you to position yourself even better towards next year. Um, all right, so let's see what our next question is. I'm not sure how well you'd be able to answer this one, but it seems like you're pretty knowledgeable about the specky already. So, do you have anything you would change about the spectacular based on what you know? Yeah, just go for that if you have anything off the top of your mind.
So what I would change.
And just to give you a lot of topics this year has been about how we should count stats. Should we like get rid of the stats and just make it more relaxed and fun? Should we like get like officials to like count the stats and like go super in the opposite direction, make them super
Yeah.
standard? Or other idea, questions about like how important the location is, or um, how like how important like campaign should be. Anything that you can think of that you'd like to see put into the spectacular. Just any type of reforms or any spectacular anything, any vision you have for the future of the spectacular, or especially as a newcomer, any fresh new ideas you.
So like I've heard the controversy with Polar Bear Larzy about the plates eating and the, oh, I had more food on my plate, but that's how it goes. So I mean, if I could change something, I guess it would be something about that where it's like if someone's counting how many plates or if it counts as a full plate or not, it's just something like that. Doesn't have to be too serious, but just one person watching, you know?
You broke up there for a second. If
I
you just,
did
yeah, my bad. You should be good now.
like the whole thing or no?
Just like your last answer. So yeah, I guess just give that one again. I guess it was like a little staticky.
So like the controversy between Lars with the polar bear Larsie and the plates eaten. So like if you could have someone sitting and watching, like, oh, he had 4 plates, he had 3 plates, like something like that, where you could count and it's like an official, like what you just said before, watching over to see how many each person has had.
So you'd be more on the end of making it more official.
Yeah.
Seems to be where a lot of people are going. I know there's been a lot of controversy about that. Um, and do you have any like any things that you love about Christmas, um, and going crazy and celebrating it, that you would love to see put in the spectacular? It could just any cool idea you might have off the top of your head. Doesn't have to be anything crazy.
Well, maybe, this is just being thrown out there. Maybe I could have a live performance. I get up on a stage, maybe I perform a song, maybe something like that, you know?
I love that. And actually, let me build on that. This is not something I've thought about at all, but we could have like everybody's got their own thing going on. And how cool would it be if like at the end of the day, um, or whenever it would be, maybe when we're all together at the Vario house or Leif's house or something, everybody just they get like a couple minutes to come up there and tap into their character and what has made them so unique and such a great part of the family, and they have their little
Mhm.
platform, their little stage to show everybody about that. So that's actually, I love that idea, and I you know feel free to add more to that as your campaign goes along. If that could be a great idea to get out there. And if I know we have a podcast actually coming up next week, that could be something you want to talk about on that podcast.
All right.
So that's a great idea, and I love that. I love that. That's because it's Specky is so great with all the unique characters. So that would be a great way to showcase that.
Mhm.
Um, so let's see. Here we go. And I got one more main question for you here, and this is just a fun one. What do you love most about Christmas?
Well, what most people say is the gifts that you get on Christmas, but really, what you gotta love is just the spirit of everything, the music, the Christmas music, the Christmas spirit, everything. People being fun, just being joyful, just doing what you want to do, really.
No, and that's really what it's about, and that's what I think we try to capture here at the spectacular. It's not about the commercialism and the presence, which is what everybody else focuses on. It's about the spirit itself. I actually want to build on some of the things you said though. In terms of the Christmas music, um, as a Christmas musician yourself, what are some of your favorite Christmas songs? What are your what type what when you're putting Christmas music on? What are you listening to?
Well, obviously you gotta have Jingle Bells. You gotta have Deck the Halls. I'd say I like Silent Night. That's a really underrated song.
I love it. Yeah.
Yeah.
A great classic song, especially Jingle Bells. It reminds me a lot of my favorite Christmas song, Jingle Bombs. Um,
Yeah.
and no, classic song. So just add this a little bit more. So there's not really, as far as I know, a market out there of Christmas rap. Like
Yeah.
Christmas music in general, it's a lot more. You got like the more like churchy vibes, religious vibes to it. You got the more just kind of like basic pop vibes. For sure, there's a section of like pop Christmas music, more religious Christmas music. You got you don't really have like the rap, Christmas rap. Unless I don't know if you're aware of any. I have yet to find it, and that's so. Just your thoughts about that.
Well, usually you'll see like Christmas edits where it's like a Christmas song edited into a rap song, but like I'm different and I just you get a beat and you rap over it. So what I mean, this could be some like exclusive information. I go on this website, I find a beat, I write my lyrics to the beat, and then I sing it right there.
It's
Just
all in one
all
straight.
in one thing. Yeah. No takes, no cuts, just straight through.
And you see, it was such a quality content that I would have said you were in there producing it, editing it up, doing all sorts of shit to it, and apparently, and you're just out there doing one take. That's incredible. I love to hear that. Um, so yeah, what? So it sounds like you have a background in music here. You're not. You've is that how you came to become the Christmas rapper, or are you just getting into it now?
Well, I've been a rapper on SoundCloud. I've been Lil Big for maybe 4 years now, maybe even five. Obviously, not I wouldn't say everyone. I don't know if you've heard the famous Hate Frank. Have you heard that one?
I actually am not familiar, unfortunately. I'll have to check that.
Well, it's a big one at my high school. It was Hate Frank. It was like about my friend Frank. It was love. So it was the Love Sosa beat, but it was like all my homies hate Frank, and it was a big hit. It was
And Frank,
crazy.
funny because Frank is, I don't know if you're aware, but Frank is a special name for this group, to be frank with you. Um, and I'm not trying to be on Frank out here, not the Merry Mobster. I don't know if you're watching, but he's a man that he loves being frank. And so that's quite a coincidence. Um, so yeah, so you have your little background. You're basic, so you are the Christmas rapper, and that's really cool. And I love what you're doing because you're really tapping into a new market. And would love to even see this become more of a thing because I know a lot of us we all love some good rap and we all love Christmas music. So seeing them combined is really exciting, and hopefully you could be at the forefront of a new movement, and even outside of Spectacular Family. So
Yeah.
that's great stuff. We're just going to move on here to the second section of the show, and it's going to be some rapid fire questions. I'm just going to spit 3 4 word questions at you, and you're going to just first thing that comes to your mind, give me a quick answer.
All
Um,
right.
so if you're ready, we'll get started with that.
What
All
are
right.
these questions going to be about? Is it about the specky or is it just like
You you'll,
just random
you'll
questions?
you'll hear the questions.
I'll find out. All right.
No, but it's obviously going to be spectacular and Christmas related. But
All right.
um, folks, these have not been pre-given, so this is going to be genuine answers. As you can tell there. All right. Favorite specky content that you've seen?
The vow renewals between Coach Christmas and King Crinkle.
Love it, love it. That's first person to say that. Great moment. The talk is that they're going to be like fully like tongues down each other's throats within a couple of years,
Mhm.
and that's what we want to see. Um, Favorite Christmas tradition?
Um, Getting together with people and just celebrating.
That's what the spectacle is all about. So that sounds great. Least favorite Christmas plate?
I don't even have a least favorite. I'd say you put something on the plate, you just got to eat it.
And that's the right answer. I throw one of these trick questions into every rapid fire round. and you joined Mistletoe Madness successfully, getting the trick question. If I remember, Yuletide Joseph struggled a little bit with it, but figured it out. So nice, smooth. So now, do you have a favorite Christmas plate?
I'd say probably just like I couldn't even pick a favorite, honestly. It's just, maybe some chicken. I don't even know. Throw chicken on a plate. It's
Yeah.
not really Christmas like food, but
No, I'll tell you, they'll definitely have some form of chicken or another at the spectacular. You'll be able to
yeah.
find that for sure. So it's a class. And in fact, Snowflake Smitty, he was the Christmas cock last year.
Yeah, I did do that.
Chicken is definitely a part of the spectacular. Do you have a favorite Christmas drink?
Drink. I'm more of a water guy myself. I'll just drink water and maybe some milk every once in a while. But no favorite really. Christmas drink.
Oh, that's the
What would classify as a Christmas drink, you say?
So now at the spectacular we do we have a special drink. It's the grapefruit juice, which we all take, a grapefruit juice chug together. But that's up to interpretation. You got the classic. What's the classic one that everybody always? I'm blanking. Not. There's the one that people always make. I'm blanking on the name.
Yeah. Oh, eggnog?
Eggnog. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
So there's that, but it could be anything. I know milk and cookies. Milk has been an answer because of milk and cookies. I think hot cocoa. Joe actually did an episode on that. So it can be pretty much anything. There's other than eggnog, there isn't really a Christmas drink. But for the spectacular, all right. What veteran should you take the place of in the draft?
That's a tough question. Veteran should take the place. I honestly don't even know the answer to that question. I don't even know who you would consider top 5 at this point. It's everyone's in the running. There's no really specific top 5. I'd say you got all these people, everyone's in the running. There's really no specific. Everyone's available.
That's a great answer. Not love that you're supporting everybody else, and that's exactly what we want to see out of a rookie. And still definitely have that competitive fire though, so it's a great balance of the two. All right, here we go. I say plates. You say
food.
There we go. I say it's the most wonderful time of the year. What you say?
Christmas.
There it is. No other answer than that, folks. All right, great job on the rapid fire. Always love that part of the show. And just to wrap up here, do you have any questions for me about the show, about the spectacular, and anything at all? Feel free to ask.
Not really any questions, but I will give a little wave check real quick. Little wave check.
There it
Pretty
is.
heat, I'd say. You got to rock with the waves.
I love that. All right. I actually have a question for you. So I was asked this for rookies at the end, but I love getting as many rookies as possible on this show. And I'm wondering if you know of any other rookies that you think might want to get on. I've had you and Mistletoe Matt and Yuletide Joseph. There's nobody else that really comes to mind, but just wondering if you had any names to throw out there, and if not, obviously feel free to keep spreading it like Polar Bear Larry did for you.
Well, I know Nick. Nick he's thinking about it. He's not really sure if he's going to, but when we were at his house, he was like, "Oh, should I do it?" I was just like, "You could do it." Polar Bear Lars, he said, you might want to wait a few weeks because if you go now, Matt's just gonna take all your spotlight and you can't do it. So yeah, it was just like that, really. So maybe like a week or two, he might decide to join, but
yeah, no,
I don't know now.
Feel free to keep reaching out and trying to convince him. All right, so I'm just going to give you. I'm realizing that this is I do this every time on when I'm doing the special edition here, but I forget to start my stopwatch because I'm used to having the camera tell me how long it's been. But I know we're near about close to 29.77. So we're gonna start wrapping up. But give you a 30-second elevator pitch for why you have to why people support your campaign.
You cut out. Can you say that? Can you say that again?
Oh, my bad.
You're good. That was more of my part, probably.
Basically, just give your 30-second elevator pitch for why people should support Mary Mattness.
Well, I'm unique. I'm not like anyone else here. I mean, you did your little Christmas rap, you know. It was I'm not gonna go against you, but it was a little short, like 30 seconds. I'm releasing
Oh,
like
you have to watch the full. You have to watch the full 3.5 minute rap then.
oh, there was? I didn't hear about that.
On
See
my
that's my fault. Yeah.
my YouTube, go check it out. It's called Terrorist Christmas Rap. There's a link to my YouTube in my Twitter bio. So definitely go check
I'll
it out.
definitely go watch that right after this.
Love to hear it. All right. Great pitch. You definitely have my support already. Super excited to see where you go from here. And thanks for coming on Bomb Rookies. This was a great episode. I think this is going to become one of the most watched episodes we've had. People are going to really want to know what this is all about. And unless you have anything else, we'll go to the theme song and close it out here.
I think I'm good.
All right, let's get it pumping.
Oh, the future of the city, where will go? Yo, let's start to feel the terrorists and some new blood ahead. If we can't catch, let's just be extinct. Cause I'll be jingling my bombs, both singing faint.